Good morning, everyone. Today is the 7th of January. It's Wednesday morning. This broadcast is primarily for our new subscribers. Our old subscribers are probably pretty familiar with an organization that I have been chairman of for the last 29 years. Kind of makes my hair feel grayer. Family Affiliated Support Services. Back 29 years ago, I was a social worker working for the state of Missouri, and my job was to license and place children with foster children with foster parents. And I went in one day and my supervisor told me that I was going to have to start licensing homosexuals and placing foster children with homosexuals, and I refused to do it. And as a result, I was terminated from that position. And so I always have had a heart for hurting people. And prior to me getting this job, I worked at a home for boys. I worked at a foundation, Greater Kansas City Foundation, working with Down syndrome children and parents. I worked for 2 different psychiatric hospitals. I worked for the Department of Social Services in the state of Kansas, in both Leavenworth, Kansas, and in Olathe. So I had a lot of experience working with not only disabled children, autistic children, children with psychiatric problems, and so on. And I decided to start a 501c3 not-for-profit organization, Family Affiliated Support Services, and we've been in business since 1997. We've provided also low-income housing for certain families. And so I want to talk today a little bit about 2026. We're going through some changes. Our focus is becoming more centered on gifting to those with specific needs in our community. And as many of you know, one of the things I don't like about being chairman of a not-for-profit organization is I never have felt comfortable asking for money. But it takes money for an organization to survive and to provide services to the community. And so that's what this video is about today. Whether a person gives a gift for $2,000 or $5,000 or $25, it's the heart that makes the difference, isn't it? That's what Christ said to the lady that put her last penance in. We are told to reach out to the fatherless and the widows and the poor, and that's the purpose of Family Affiliated Support Services. Now, we are a relatively small organization, but we are hoping to raise some funds this year to increase our services to the community. No, we don't believe that doing good works merits us anything with God in regards to our salvation. So I want you to know that. And I also want you to know the Family Affiliated Support Services is in no way associated with Pineville Grace Fellowship. Pineville Grace Fellowship is not a not-for-profit organization. Family Affiliated Support Services is a 501c3 not-for-profit organization providing services to those who are hurting. I want to also encourage anyone that hears this video to check out our website. I'm going to put our website, a link to our website, into this video so you can see a little bit more about the thrust of our services. If you as an organization or an individual find it in your heart to donate to Family Affiliated Support Services, it would be very much appreciated. Please send your donations to Family Affiliated Support Services, 12223 Highway I'll repeat that, 12223 East State Highway 90, Pineville, Missouri, 64856. Attention, Larry Phillips. And I'll make sure that your donation goes to good use. Again, I'm going to make this video rather brief, and I'm going to post it on Facebook and our other social media platforms. But if you're interested in providing services, you know, one of our goals this year is to get 100 donors giving $25 every month. That would be $2,500 a month going in. That would cover many of our costs for our expenses and our services that we provide to the community. That would be a great help. That's about all I have to say. It's been an interesting 29 years, and as long as God gives us the breath and the strength, we will continue to serve the community. God bless.